How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Good, good. Welcome to class.
Nice to see you
Yeah,
again.
good to see you again too. Should be a useful class today, I'm hoping.
Yes.
Mm.
We need to remember these countable and uncountable nouns.
Yes, and they can be tricky,
Yes.
and they don't always follow the rules exactly. So,
Yes.
so we'll get a good practice with them today. And welcome, Ali.
Hi Stephanie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, good.
How was your weekend so far?
So far, pretty good. Um, Went to Prague on Friday for a friend's going away party. That was fun. And just spent yesterday at home working a little bit, watching TV, relaxing. And now today, a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
How many classes do you have? Three?
I have 3 classes and 2 tutoring sessions, and then 2 tutoring sessions for my other job. So,
Wow.
yeah, so it'll be a busy Sunday, but that's all right. I get to stay home while I do it, so it's good.
Okay, good.
And Alexander, hello.
Hello. Hello,
How are
everybody.
you? And how are you today?
Fine, thank you. How
Good.
are you?
I'm good, thank you. And Min, hello.
Hello,
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Good, good,
Yeah.
good. Good. And Vitali, hello.
Uh, Hi, Stephanie. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. All right. Well, we are all here for some review and practice with count and non-count nouns. So we'll get right to it. I'm trying to paste the link in the chat. Just consult. There we go. Very good, Ali. You are faster than me today. I'm moving a little slow. I'm tired. We had the time change last night, so I lost an hour of sleep. Sure, many of you did as well. All right. And hello, Ellen.
Hello, Stephanie.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Good. All right, so let's go to our work. Count and non-count nouns, especially important when you're using articles or not. And they can be tricky, so we're going to go to it. We'll do a review first, and then we'll go to the exercises, and I will just call on you in order, so we get more or less equal turns to practice with the grammar. And at any time, if you have a question about anything, please ask. All right, so here we go. Quick review. There are 4 major types of nouns, or four types of nouns: common nouns, proper nouns, collective nouns, and abstract nouns. We won't talk about those too much. That's not that important for count or non-count. Although it will come up, especially with abstract nouns, which are words for ideas or concepts. So abstract nouns are things we cannot touch, or things we don't use our senses to understand. All right, so count nouns are those nouns that are easy to count. So apple, 1 apple, 2 apples, 100 apples. We can count them. And we can use any of the articles with that noun. And when it's plural, we use a number, the article the, or no article. And we can use quantity words, so a lot of apples, many apples, some apples. All right, so those are count nouns, things that are simple or easy to count. Non-count or non-countable nouns are nouns that we usually do not count, or that are strange when we do count them. So things we generally do not count. Non-count nouns are always singular, so that'll be important too. It says here, do not use an article with count nouns. This is a mistake. First, I think they mean do not use an article with non-count nouns. But that's not quite true either. Often we use the article the with non-count nouns. So like the advice, the information. Okay. Again, just like count nouns, you can use these quantity words with them. And it's hard to know what nouns are count or non-count, so it's helpful to remember that certain categories of nouns are usually non-count. So abstract ideas and feelings are usually non-count. You don't have lux, 10 lux. Also, school subjects are usually non-count. So they act like one. Things that are composed of tiny parts. So sand, rice, salt, hair, money. Collective nouns referring to things, so furniture, clothing, those things. Food items, a lot of food items, especially when they are usually broken into pieces or into servings. So butter, bread, pasta, these are all non-count. Minerals are non-count. Okay. Liquids and gases are non-count. And with non-count, with quantities and non-count, we usually have special words, measure words, that we use to talk about them. So we say a glass of milk, not a milk. A glass of milk, 4 gallons of water, 2 pounds of sugar. Okay. And here are some measure words for you. Are there any questions on anything so far?
Yeah, I have question. Why do we not can use word the same with uncountable nouns?
Like the
Hi.
same. Can you give me an example?
The same milk, the same water, the same gold.
You could, let's see.
Okay, Stephanie. Page up, please, for 1, 2. Oh, here. Where is the mouse? You may use quantity word a lot, a little, and especially some. Why not the same?
These you can use with either non-count or count. Like some freedom. I had some freedom when I was younger, but I had to be home at midnight.
And same freedom, you can?
Same, like S-A-M-E?
Yeah.
That would just be, that kind of is a different part of speech. Like, that's not a quantity word. That would be like an adjective, or no, that would be, it just has a different meaning. Like, if something is the same, it is identical to something else.
For people?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
Identical, it's meaning for the people or living animals? For example.
No, like, so same, if two things are the same,
It's like equal, right?
yeah, it's hard to even explain. Like, here, I can show a use, I guess, here. So, go to my screen. I have two pencils. These two pencils are the same, just like opposite of different.
Ah, okay, I get it.
So, yeah, so that's like that's different from how much or quantity. It's describing that they look the same.
Okay.
Okay, great question. All right. So any other questions? All right. So that was kind of a quick overview. We'll go back to this as needed when we have a question about the count and the non-count nouns. So the first exercise, you'll just say whether it is a count or non-count. We'll just say count if it's a count noun, non-count if it isn't. A good test is to put a number before it. And if it sounds normal, it probably is. If it sounds strange, then it's probably non-count. All right, so let's see. Who will go first? Let's see, Alexander, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to class. Love that
Thank you.
picture. All right, do you want to start, or have you just joined us?
No, why not?
Okay, all right. Will you take number one?
Should I take...
Just say if it's, you can, yeah, read the word and then say count.
Yeah.
It's uncountable.
Very good. Yep, we can't have 10 advices. Great, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And Alexander.
Yeah,
Program. Not me. I'm sorry.
Next, Alexander.
yeah, I'm next, Alexander. Yeah, program. Non-count.
This one is,
Although maybe it's maybe and count two programs if we speak about
yeah.
else, yeah.
Yes, it is a count noun,
Count.
although we don't often use it in that sense, right? But sometimes we do. Oh, there are two programs tomorrow that I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Good, great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alli, number 3.
News, it's non-countable.
Very good. Yep, we can't have 10 newses. Great. Number 4, Anna.
Yes, necklace is like a collar.
Yes, exactly.
It could be countable now.
Yes, correct. Yep, you can wear 2 necklaces. Great.
Okay.
Good job. And beata, hello. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Beate? Hello?
Yes.
Hello, how are you today?
Hello, I'm fine.
Good. All right, it's your turn. Are you ready for number 5?
Okay. Color, that's it's a count.
Very good. Yep. Yep, you can have many colors on your shirt. Great. Thank you very much. Next up, Ellen. Are you ready?
Yes, orange is countable.
Very good. Yep, so the fruit orange is countable. Great. Next up, email. Min.
Yes, it's a cow.
Yep, we can have 175 emails in our inbox.
And I have a question.
Yes.
The number 6, orange. If you talk about the colors, it's non-countable.
Great question. And yes, good point. So if we're talking about the fruit, it's countable, but the color orange is non-countable.
Yes.
Good point. Great, thank you, Min.
Yes.
Vitaly, next one. This is one of the trickier ones.
Oh, not tricky. It's uncountable.
Good. Yep, it is almost always uncountable. I can think of some times when people would make it countable, but it's very not typical, not standard use. Great. Back around to Alexander, number 9.
Ring. It is countable because I can say rings.
Exactly. Yep. Easy to count. And next, Alexander.
5. It can be countable.
Yep, exactly. Again, easy to count. Good. Next, Alli.
8 is non-countable.
Good. Yep, that's one of those abstract nouns, feelings. Good. And Anna, number 12.
Yes, jewelry, uncountable.
Good. Yep, that's one of those mass nouns for things. Very good. And number 13, beata.
Yes, information, that's a noun.
Yep, non-count. Good. Am I pronouncing your name right? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, how do I pronounce your name? Is it beate?
Beate.
Beate. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Okay. Good. So, yes, information non-count. Very good. All right. Ellen, you're up next.
A partner is countable.
Good. Yep, you can have 10 partners. And last, we have music. Men.
Yes, music, non-count.
Good. Very good. Exactly. Excellent. Nice work, everyone, on that exercise. Are there any questions about any of these nouns? All right, next exercise is about the same. So we'll keep going. And Vitaly, you're next.
Countable.
Cheese. Some of these are going to be tricky. Some of the food ones especially. So with cheese, sometimes it's countable and sometimes it's not. If we're talking about varieties of cheese, we might make it countable. I bought 3 cheeses at the store: cheddar, brie, and Swiss. However, if we have just a block of cheese, then it's treated as non-count. And it's more often non-count than it is countable. So we would usually say a slice of cheese, or a piece of cheese, a block of cheese, a wheel of cheese. Does that make sense, everyone? Have you heard that before?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's kind of a tricky one. And some of the food ones we'll see that they are often used as countable, though they're not supposed to be. All right. Continue. Next up, Alexander.
Yeah,
Economics.
Alexander.
Let's see, which...
I think I have to answer now.
Wait, I've got to... we're on the... So, Alexander with the cat slippers, the claw-slippered cat.
Oh, okay.
Can I call you Sasha?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then it is Sasha's turn with economics.
Economics, it seems to be uncountable.
Yes, because it is a school subject. So those are typically non-count. Great. And now Alexander.
Yeah, it's countable.
Yeah, very good. And that's an easy one.
Okay.
Good. Number 4, Alli.
Watch is countable.
Yep, something you wear. Great. And next up, 5, Anna.
Yes, rain, uncountable.
Good, yep.
Sorry, I don't remember what said Ali in order to the word watch. Uncountable, please.
Countable.
Okay, thank you.
Watch, 2 watches, 10 watches. Let me just think on rain here, though. I'm thinking of, we often say a rain, so I'm wondering if it is count, or if it's one that we sometimes use both. Yeah, so it is saying non-count here, though sometimes you might hear native speakers say heavy rain. I like to go for a walk after a heavy rain.
But I think you use a measure word when you say heavy rain.
Oh yeah, it is kind of a measure sense. Yeah, I could see that. So maybe that's why. But you could also say I like to go for a walk after a rain. Anyhow.
You can count drops, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those that can sometimes be used countable. It's like cheese. Like very rarely, sometimes it will be countable, but not usually. Okay. All right, Beate, you're up, and we were on, let's see, number 6.
Okay. Season, it's a noun.
Yep, and is it countable or non-countable?
It's non-countable.
Season. Well, this one, how many seasons do we have? We have 4 seasons, so this one is countable. Yep. So if it's easy to count, it's countable. That's one way to check, is to just put a number before there. 4 seasons. Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Great. And number 7, Ellen.
The trash is non-countable.
Very good. Yep. Excellent. We don't have 10 trashes. Great. And Min, number 8.
Yes. Snow, non-countable.
Yep, again, just like rain, it's made up of many, many, many parts. Good. So non-countable. And Vitali, next.
Russia have words countable, but I think in English it doesn't. It's uncountable.
Correct. Uncountable. Yep. Work is kind of I think it would fall in the abstract noun maybe, but yes, so definitely uncountable, not 10 works. Good. And next, Sasha. Oops.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
You can say I have to do a lot of works. A lot of works.
Yeah, in English, that would sound strange to say I have many works. We would say I have a lot of work to do.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yep, very good. Good question. All right. Sasha, you're up.
Garbage. I think it's uncountable.
Yeah, I'd say the noun itself definitely is. There are some dialects of English that will use this word to refer to a trash can or a rubbish bin, but that's a different usage. Garbage itself is non-count. Good.
Okay.
Good. All right, next up, Alexander. This is a good one.
Yeah. If I understand, please, I think it's countable. Raindrop, it is when raining, one piece of rain.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, exactly. One little piece of rain is called a raindrop.
Okay, so I think it's countable. So
Correct, exactly it is. You could see 10 raindrops on the paper. Great. Excellent. And next up, Ali.
Homework is non-countable.
Very good. Yep, it's just like work. It's kind of a mass thing that we do, not plural. Great. And next up, I believe we had this one before. Let's skip that one. We'll go on to 14 and Anna.
Uncountable, faith.
Very good. Yep, so that's a feeling, an abstract noun of a feeling.
Yes.
Great. And 15, essay.
I'm sorry. What is the difference between faith and fate?
Oh, good question. Faith and fate. So faith is a belief that you have, a very, very strong belief. It's usually religious. People use faith to talk about religion or belief in God. Fate is the way things in life come together in a purposeful way. It's like if you've heard the phrase meant to be, if something is meant to be, it's fate.
It's written the same way?
They are, let me type them in the chat here really quick. They are spelled differently. So faith with the TH, that's our religious belief. And fate, F-A-T-E, is, that's really one we could grab a...
Like destiny.
Yes, destiny is a good synonym for it. Yeah, very good. Fate. The idea that things are arranged to happen for a purpose. Good. Good question. I hope that answered it. All right, so essay, I believe it is Beate's turn for the last one on this exercise.
Okay. Essay. What is that?
An essay is a paper that you write, usually for a class, kind of like a report, or it might be a short story.
So it's a account.
Yes, correct. Yep, you could write 10 essays in a week. Great. All right. Third exercise, similar type. We'll whip through it pretty quickly. Were there any questions on any of these nouns? All right. So again, I see the repeating ones. We'll skip number 2, but let's start with number 1. Ellen.
Flower. Do you pronounce it right? Flower.
Yep, flower.
Okay. I suppose this is the stuff you put in a door, no?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, then it's non-countable.
Yes, very good. Yep, if it was the plant of a flower, then it's countable. But yep, this is made up of many, many, many tiny parts, so uncountable. Great. We'll skip number 2. It's a repeat. So moving on to number 3, Min.
Yes. Ocean. Uncountable.
Nope, I'm going to say this one is countable. Because there are, like you can say there are, I forgot the number, but there are 4 oceans on the planet. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, you could say, and then you could count them. You could list them: the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. So even though there's a limit to how many of them we can count them up to a point. And they are conceptually, they are a big mass. So I see how they might fit into the non-count side, but we can count them. Tricky one. All right. And Tanju, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to class. How are you today?
Thanks. Fine.
Great.
You?
Great. All right. I'm fine, thank you. All right, so it's your turn. We're on number 4. If you read it, and then tell us if it's count or non-count.
Leaf? What leaf?
A leaf is what grows on a tree.
I don't know.
Let me picture really quick, and that will help. So here's a leaf. Can you count them or not?
Okay. Count, say like that.
Yes, exactly. Count. You can have 100 leaves on a tree. Very good. All right. And Vitali, number 5.
Countable.
Yes. Yep. I have 5 bags hanging on a hook in my room. Great. And Sasha, number 6.
Sleet. Maybe uncountable because I'm not sure what it means.
Yeah, good. So let's grab another image of it. Sleet is a weather condition, an unpleasant weather condition, where it's kind of raining ice.
Then it's uncountable.
Yes, correct. Yep, sleet is uncountable, just like rain and snow. Wonderful. And Alexander, next one.
Yeah, uncountable.
Correct. Yep, we would have a carton of milk, not milk. Great. Next up, Alli.
Soldier is countable.
Yep. And 100 soldiers in a squadron. Great. Anna, number 9.
Children, countable.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And this is just an irregular plural noun, so
Yes.
don't let that trick you. You can still have 27 children.
Yes, I had a doubt.
It's too many. Great. All right, Beate, number 10.
Yes, road. It's a count.
Yep, exactly. A count noun. You can serve 12 rolls with dinner. Great. 11, Ellen.
A snowflake is countable.
Yep, good, good. Just like raindrop, a snowflake is one piece of snow, so we can count them. Great. And number 12, Min.
Fidelity. Right. Uncountable.
Correct. Yep. It's an abstract feeling.
Yeah.
Great. And 13, Tanju.
Uncountable.
Exactly. Again, same reason. It's an abstract feeling. And 14, Vitali. I'm sorry, what was that?
What is the word?
Oh, impatience. Impatience. And it means
Feelings.
yes. Yep.
Then non-uncount.
Exactly. Very good. Yep. So impatience, that feeling that you don't want to wait, it is abstract, so non-count. Great. And 15, Sasha.
I suppose it is countable because I can say beaches.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. If you can put a number in front of them and have 8 peaches, you know it's countable. Good. Okay. So nice work with that, all 3 of those exercises. Seems pretty clear. So the next one is with, we have some non-count nouns here. These are all non-count food words. Oh, nope, some are count and non-count. And I guess we will put these in front of them. So these are measure words that we'll use with them. Most of these are non-count, but I do see cookies. Cookies is one, you can have 1 cookie or 10 cookies. I'm not sure why that one's here, but the rest are non-count. So your job is to choose what goes in front of them. Are there questions on these words before we do this exercise? Okay. All right, so let's go to it. Number 1, Alexander, your turn.
Okay. I think it's container coffee or box coffee.
Oh yeah, some of these are going to fit in several places. But let's say, and we're at the store for this exercise. We're at the store and we're buying things at the store. So yeah, coffee is in a container, usually kind of a bag container, but we buy it by the pound. Yep, we buy it by weight. So that's going to be a pound of coffee. And some of these might be different depending what country you're in.
That's true.
All right, thank you. Alli, how about number 2?
A bottle of milk.
Could be, we could be. This is very, I can tell this exercise is, I think, is made in the United States, where we often buy milk by the gallon.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they want us to put gallon here in front of it. We buy a gallon of milk. Or wait, no, because that's probably going to be gallon of gas. Yeah, I guess we could say bottle. I was thinking that would go with beer. but it also might be container.
Container, yeah. Sometimes it's in paper, like.
Yeah, a carton. We would usually say carton then, a carton of milk. Or maybe they just mean glass of milk. Maybe we're not at the store anymore. All right, we're just going to say correct. Either bottle, glass, container, or gallon are all correct. All right, Anna, how about number 3?
Okay. It could be different words, I think, or only you can put a special word for each of them.
Yeah, there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they do want us to put one word per.
I suppose in cereal it could be a bowl of cereal.
Yes, that's the one that fits best there. We eat cereal out of a bowl, although we buy it in a box often.
Yes.
But yeah, I think bowl is the best answer.
What?
All right, Beate, number 4. Beate?
Okay. Cookies. It's about box.
Yeah, yep, I think box is the best fitting one there. Yep, either a box or a container of cookies. But box is more typical. Good. Great. Ellen, number 5.
Yogurt. Container of yogurt.
Yep. Yeah, that's, I think, the best fitting. That's what I would choose. Usually comes in a small container. Good. 6, Min?
Yes. A loaf of bread.
Yep, loaf.
Loaf.
Yep, we sell bread by the loaf.
Loaf.
Good.
Yeah.
Good, excellent. 7, Tanju?
Gallon, gallon gas.
Yep, a gallon of gas. Yep, we buy milk and gas by the gallon. Great. And Vitali, number 8.
And the bowl.
Yeah, you could have a bowl. You could have a bowl of peas. Especially if you're going to eat them, you might have them in a bowl or on a plate. And when you buy them at the store, what do they come in sometimes?
Oh, I don't know. Peas or pears?
Peas. Peas sometimes come in a can. So a tin can. We sometimes eat canned vegetables or canned peas.
Sorry, Stephanie, but can is a verb to be able to.
Oh,
Pears?
it is, but it's also a noun to talk about this thing.
Wow.
So this is a can, and then when it's a verb, it's to be able to.
Okay.
So I cannot eat a can of peas. I don't like them.
Fun.
Great question. All right. And number 9, Sasha?
I suppose there are some variety. I can say can of beer as well as bottle of beer.
Yes, yes, you can. Yep, we can drink beer out of a can or out of a bottle. Good. Also out of glass. You could have a glass of beer.
I don't know, it's unusual.
They serve it in at a bar when you order out of the draft.
It's more common to say a glass of wine.
Yeah, a glass of wine is more common, but you can drink it out of or it can be served in a glass, you might say.
If we want to be unusual, we can drink from bowl.
Yep, we can do that too. Good. All right, and Alexander, number 10.
Yeah, I think again it can be a container, maybe a gallon. Oh, sorry, maybe pound, maybe box of candy.
Yep.
And right,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
maybe it can be a container, box, or pound. Am I right? Or maybe not.
Yes, yep, all of those could be used for candy. If you're buying a pound of candy, or you might have a box of candy at the movie theater, or a container of candy. Box is probably most common for the typical way a person buys candy.
Yeah.
Great. All right, so those are the measured words that we often use with non-count nouns. Next exercise is error correction. So these are pretty good ones. The task is to identify the error in the sentence and then correct it. So when it's your turn, you will read the sentence first as it is with the mistakes. So the news on channel 46 are always bad. And then you'll say it again the correct way. The news on channel 46 is always bad. So when it's a non-count noun, it doesn't act as plural. So non-count nouns are never plural. So that's the mistake in this first one. Must change are to is. The news is always bad. All right, so we'll start with number 2, and Alli, it is your turn.
Okay. Rosa's hair is long and blonde, and her clothes are very stylish.
Good. Yep, so you just read it along with the corrections there. So can you tell us what you corrected?
Rosa's hair, we don't use S, is long and blonde, no S, and her clothes are, not is. Very stylish.
Good, yep. Yep, good. So we're talking about her hair and her clothes, and they together are. Good, number 3. Good job. Number 3, Anna.
Yes. The advisor gave me the wrong information. Her advice were incorrect. Maybe information in singular?
Correct, yep. So get rid of that S.
Advices in singular too. Was instead of were.
Exactly right. Yep. So advice is non-count, so it needs to be singular. Great. Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you. And number 4, Beate.
Okay. About 2 cheeses and 3 milks. We say about 2 cheese and 3 bottles of milk.
Good. Yep, 3 bottles of milk. Good. So we need that measurement word, the bottles.
Okay.
And with cheese, you will hear native speakers say that sometimes, but the grammatically correct thing to say is 2 kinds of cheese or 2 types of cheese.
Yes.
Good. So tricky one. Very good. Thank you. And Ellen, number 5.
Henry drank 2 coffees. Henry drank 2 cups of coffee, I suppose.
Good. Yep.
Can you not say I want to order 2 coffees or I'm drinking? Is it wrong?
We do that all the time. So in real usage, it's not wrong. We always do that. I had 2 coffees this morning. I'll go order 4 coffees for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
We do say it, though technically, grammatically, we should be saying 2 cups of coffee.
Okay.
Good. Great question. And I think that's just the language changing.
Yeah.
You know, especially with to-go coffee now everywhere. Seems to change. All right, good. So, Min, you're next, number 6.
Yes. Statistic is a difficult class.
Yeah, very good. Yep, statistics is a field of study, so it is a non-count and needs to be singular. Great. Number 7, Tanju, number 7.
Hey, Lim has a strong faith. Yeah, Lim has a strong faith. Very strong faith.
Yeah, yep, so we would get rid of this article, right?
Okay.
Could just say, hi, Lim has strong faith. But this is a non-count. And so even though it acts as singular, it still doesn't take
Is.
the article. Yeah, so just hi, Lim has strong faith. Good. And number 8, Vitali.
The sands on Waikiki Beach are golden. The sand uncountable on Waikiki Beach is golden.
Exactly, yep. So the sand, yep, it's one of those mass nouns that made up of tiny, tiny parts. Good. And number 9, Sasha.
Jane gave his girlfriend 2 goals for her birthday. To gold. Jim gave his girlfriend 2 parts of gold for her birthday.
Yeah, yep, you could say two blocks of gold
Blocks.
or something like that. Though it would be much more normal to just say gold. Jim gave his girlfriend gold for her birthday. So mineral there, it doesn't take the S.
2 blocks of gold, yeah? Or
Yep,
2 blocks of gold.
Yeah, if it's 2 gold blocks, you could say 2 blocks of gold. But normally it would probably just be Jim gave his girlfriend gold for her birthday.
Okay.
Good. And our last one here, Alexander, number 10.
Yeah. The clothing in the store at the mall is very expensive.
Good. Yep, clothing is, so it acts as a singular. Very good. All right, so we have some more exercises that we'll get to, and we may get to go to some other resources online. But this is a two-part class, so we've finished up the first part. Maybe, let's see, we're going to stop there, and we have just a couple minutes break if you're signed up for part 2. And if not, I will see you another time in a different class. So thank you, everyone, for joining us, and hope to see you again in just a few minutes to finish up these exercises.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. See you.
Thank you, Stephanie.
See you. Bye. Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.